Hello. Today we're doing a short video to look at how you express one number as a fraction of another number. It's a really simple thing to do. It sounds complicated, so let's get on with it and let's take a look at how it works. We're going to start with some really simple numbers. Let's imagine that you had a question that said express 1 as a fraction of 2. Now, you're not going to get a question that's as easy as that. It means how much of 2 is 1? And 1 is a half of 2, isn't it? 1 is a half of 2. We know it is. So, there it is. If it said express 1 as a fraction of 4, you know that 1 is a quarter of 4. So 1 is a quarter of 4. Can you see what's happening here? We've got the 1 and the 4, and we're just writing them as a fraction. Think about it as this, if you like. Replace the line in the fraction with that little word, 1 as a fraction of 4. Now, they're not usually going to give you questions that involve a 1 as your main number. They're going to give you something different, and then they're probably going to expect you to do some simplifying. So let's just take a little look at how this can work out. So let's imagine that they say express 6 as a fraction of 10. Think about what we did before with the half and the quarter. All we're going to do is we're going to write 6 over 10, 6 out of 10. That's not it, because that fraction is simplifiable, isn't it? You can half both of those numbers. Half of 6 is 3, half of 10 is 5. You can't do any more to those numbers, so 6 as a fraction of 10 ultimately is 3/5, 3 over 5. But it's the same basic principle. Let's imagine we've got a question of 9 as a fraction of 15. So put this into some kind of context. You've done a spelling test. There were 15 questions in it. You've got 9 of them right. What's your fraction that you got right? Well, obviously you got 9 out of 15. Can you do anything to those two numbers? Do they share a times table? Actually, 9 and 15 are both on the 3 times table, aren't they? How many 3's are there in 9? There are 3 3's in 9. How many 3's are there in 15? There are 5. Goodness, it's the same answer again. This is the thing that confuses people about fractions, isn't it? Because all these different starting points can end up in the same final answer, because you simplify and simplify, starting from different places. Okay, now you could be asked one of these questions. Express 7 as a fraction of 22. Sorry, 17, not 7. 17 is a prime number, so we're going to start writing it down, 17 over 22. But we're not going to be able to do anything else there, because a prime number can't be divided by anything apart from 1 or itself. So although you can find a half of 22, you can't find a half of 17. There's nothing you can do to both of those numbers to give them both exactly the same divisor. So that's it. That one is finished. And that's all you do to express a number as a fraction of another number. Okay, 6 as a fraction of 10, 6 over 10, and simplify. 9 as a fraction of 15, 9 over 15, and simplify. That's all you do. One number over the other, the small number over the big number every time, and then simplify if you can. And that's it. Now, sometimes you might be asked to convert them into decimals. There's a separate video completely about changing fractions to decimals. There's also a separate video about changing decimals to fractions if you were to do this on a calculator. But we're not going to worry about that in this video. That's the end of being able to express a number as a fraction of another. I hope that was nice and simple for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. If not, take a look in the practice book and there's a few more examples to work on in there. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.